Welcome to our one day, that is rotation one. Why are we covering rotation? Because bodies are rotational engines. That's right. That's how human beings move. We generate rotation in a series of ways. Rotation one is actually just another word for a core day. We're going to be doing functional core work today. And this is going to require us to be using the bands and our door anchor primarily, or anything that you can affix bands to. But first, we're going to get warmed up, and we're going to go to our normal warm-up, which is side-to-side lunge and Shiko. You're going to see these every workout in the beginner phase. So first thing I want to do is step back so that I've got a nice wide space to place my feet. I'm going to put my hands up just like so. And I'm just going to start rocking side to side. We're not even counting right now. We're just going to very easily start warming up our joints like so. And then I'm going to get a little lower. And I'm going to get a little lower just like so. And once I feel like there's a little bit of warmth there, now we're going to do 10. So I'm going to do 10 on each side. I'm going to rock down 1 and then rock to the other side. 1, good. 2, I can keep my foot flat. 2, or I can raise my toes and be on my heel. 3, foot flat is beginner, raising toes with the heels more advanced. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. And see, I'm getting nice and deep as I go along. Now, we're going to switch to Shiko, which in this case, my feet are side by side. I'm going to have a little flex in my knees. I'm going to rock to one side, come back, and then I'm going to rock to the other side and come back, as we often do. So we're going to do 10 of these on each side, starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to rock 1, and then to the other side. 1 and 2, and you've heard me already say this on a couple of these. 3, I don't want to go outside my capacity. 3, and I want my capacity to grow. 4, over time. 4, and that's like coloring inside the lines. 5, if I'm always coloring outside the lines, 5, those lines are actually going to shrink. 6, but if I color just inside the lines, 6, those lines grow. 7, 8, there we go. 9, raising my leg up. 10, raising my leg up. 10, just like so. Perfect. So now we're going to do a slightly different movement for our warm-up. This is called a toe touch with a squat. So the way this works is I'm going to hinge my hips back, and I'm going to trace my legs down, touch my toes, and I'm going to sit as low as I can, and then come up and stand back up, just like so. So step 1 is I'm going to hinge, touch. Step 2, squat. Step 3, touch. Step 4, stand back up, just like so. We're going to do 10 of these. So I'm going to hinge back, touch, squat, come up, 1, touch, squat, come back up, 2, touch, squat, touch, come back up, 3. If you can't get all the way down, that's okay. You just want to be as low as you can get without losing your balance. Touch, squat, touch, 4, touch, squat, touch, 5, touch, keeping my back nice and flat, touch, 6, touch, squat, touch, 7, touch, squat, touch, 8, touch, squat, touch, 9, touch, squat, touch, 10. Excellent job. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to grab 2 different size bands. I'm going to show you kind of the setup we've got here. I've got 2 different size bands. In this case, I'm choosing the number 3 band and the number 4 band. So for you, it might be the 2 and the 3 band, or the 1 and the 2 band, or whatever. And then I've also got a good sturdy handle, and I've got a carabiner to place my band on. So I'm going to take the heavier of the 2, and I'm going to find a mounting level that's somewhere near either my belly button, somewhere between my belly button and my sternum, somewhere between here and here. I'm going to link this to that ring, and then I'm going to take the other one, the lighter of the 2 bands, and I'm going to run it through the loop so that both ends stick out like this, where I've got 2 handles, like so. Now, we're going to use the handle on whichever one of those we're going to be using. So I'm going to start with we're going to be doing what's known as a cross pull, so a split stance cross pull. I'm going to take this carabiner, I'm going to link it around that band that's there. I'm going to step back so that I'm going to actually slightly change the camera angle so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to step back so that I've got 1 foot forward and 1 foot back, like so. From here, I'm going to pull to my hip, resisting with this front leg, and then letting it back out, just like so. So if I'm here, I'm going to pull, slowly release. Pull, slowly release, just like so. We're going to do 8 to 12 of those on each side for 3 sets, okay? And we're going to start with whichever one is weaker. Now, I'm starting actually with my stronger hand, but it's so you can see the side that I'm pulling on. So I'm going to get set with a little tension on the band to begin with. My other hand's going to be up by my face, and I'm going to pull to my hip, starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I'm going to switch and do the other side, starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just like so. And then we're going to take 30 seconds off. So grab some water, and we're going to just take a little break. We're going to do 4 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. We've got about 20 seconds left of break, and then we will do our next set. Now, the goal here is that I'm able to keep my core tight, my knees in a good position, my hips square, and I'm on the ball of my back foot because my front foot is doing the resistance when I pull. Kind of like a tug of war feeling. All right, let's get set. We're going to go for number 2, starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Now we're going to switch. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. My core is stable. 3. My hips are square. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. That's number 2. Take a little break. We're going to do 2 more just like that. Just going to slightly adjust the camera here. As you can see, we have a very high level of production. Living room. Very high level of production. All right. But you know what they say, the internet loves authentic. So, all right, get set for number 3. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Switch. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. That's 3. Number 3. We're going to do 1 more. And it's going to be great. "30 seconds, we keep the rest levels low because we're trying to get as much work in as we can. But again, remember to stay inside your frame of tolerance. You don't want to be past you want to be between a 5 and an 8. An 8 is, I can't possibly do any more correctly. And when it comes to these cross pulls, presses, and rotational movements, you'll know when you can't do it correctly because you'll start losing your balance. And that's not good. All right, split stance. Follow the back foot's down. Whoop, I messed up my stance. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Switch. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. All right. I believe we have 1 more to go. And if I'm wrong and you do a bonus set, don't be mad at me. But I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. Pretty sure. This is why you follow the videos, is so that way you don't get lost. What happens when the coach gets lost? All right, 1 more to go. 3, 2, 1. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. All right, so now we're going to let that band go because we're going to primarily be using the other band now. So you can use the same size band. You can literally just take that one out, but I'm using a carabiner whenever I have the band set up long, and that's because I'm going to link it in here like this when I'm setting up for a cross press. So when I set up for a cross press, I'm going to have my band set up in the long position like this, carabiner at one end, handle on the other end, and I'm going to link it to the door anchor at somewhere between belly button and sternum height. I'm going to have it in one hand like so. I'm going to walk to where there's just a little bit of tension on it, and the band's going to pass me. I'm not going to be next to it so it goes around me. I'm going to be here so it goes past me. I'm going to step forward with my outside leg, and I'm going to be on the ball of my back foot because this leg right now is my stabilizing leg. So from here, I'm going to push forward and then slowly release like so, keeping tension on that band just a little bit. So we're going to do 12 of these. We're going to push, slowly come back. You'll notice I have to rock into that front foot and my core is stable. Otherwise, I can't complete the action. So go ahead and get set. Put one foot forward, be on the ball of your back foot, a little bit of resistance. I'm going to push, 1, and then bring it back. Push again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and again we're going to do 8 to 12, 10, 11, 12. Good. Switch sides. Other side, starting in 3. See, nice split stance. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. All right, take 30 seconds off. We're going to do that for 3 more sets. Slightly adjust the camera. All right. So you'll notice when we're doing this that what we're looking for is just consistent movement. That's really key. Consistent movement. So I want my core stable. I want my hips square. I want the ball of my foot driving into the ground for stability. And I want a little tension on that band so I can feel the core tension the whole time. Other hands up. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12. Very good. Switch. Other side. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ball of my foot's pushing down for stability. 5. Front knee stays bent. 6. Arm goes straight ahead. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. That's 2. Take 30 seconds off. Check your heart rate. Make sure that your heart rate's under 160. We don't want it over 160. If you need to take an extra break, always hit the pause button. You always have the opportunity to do that. 15 seconds. We're going to do set number 3. Square stance. Split stance. Hips are forward. All the foot's down. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch, other side. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, keeping the eyes forward. 3, of course, I'm looking at my framing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12. Very good. All right, one more set to go. Take a little break. Now, when we do rotation days, and we're working on one side at a time like this, you have to remember your arm does 12 reps, but your heart does 24 reps because you don't take a break. You technically are doing 2 sets for every one set from the energy cardiovascular perspective. So your heart rate's likely to go up during these rotation days. So pay close attention to that because it's going to matter. All right, last set. We're going to start with the left hand. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to press starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Switch. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. All right, now we are going to go ahead, take a little break, grab some water, and we're going to set up now for wood choppers. Now, if you're not familiar with wood choppers, I would recommend going to the lighter band. If you're comfortable with wood choppers, you can stay on this band. I'm going to stay on this band. The key to this is understanding that when we perform wood choppers, we need a stable base of rotation. So, I'm going to have a wide stance like this. I'm going to be turning from one side to the other, pivoting from one foot to the other. I'm not pivoting over both feet at the same time. You'll fall over if you do that. So one foot has to be planted, and I pivot. I'll come to center, and then pivot. come to center, pivot. In both cases, one foot sets down. Now my feet are out somewhere between like 15 and 30 degrees. So I'm going to grab my band. I'm going to have it so that it comes in front of me this way, okay? And I need to make sure that it's not going to wrap around me. That's super important, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my band. I'm going to set up next to it like a star. I'm going to pivot on this outer hip, and I'm going to hook this front hand. I'm going to pull across my body and come back. Your arms can be a little bent. You don't want them at your ribs. They can be a little bent. If the band is challenging, they'll be bent. If the band is fairly easy, they'll be straight. It just depends on the band you choose. So from here, I'm going to pivot, I'm going to rotate, and then slowly return. Rotate, slowly return. I'm keeping my pelvis tucked and my core tight. I don't have my butt sticking out like this. That's going to hurt my back. So we're going to do, you know what? Let's do this. Just so I have better form, I'm going to downgrade to the lighter band so you can see it ideally. So I'm going to set up. I'm going to keep it far away from my body and come back. Far away from my body and come back. As they get harder, they'll come a little closer in, but that's basic wood chopper. So we're going to start the first set in 3, 2, 1. Rotate, pull across. 1, 2, 3. Slow on the way back. 4, don't just release. Pivoting on the feet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Now I'm going to switch to the other side. So now I'm here. It's going to come across my body this way. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Take a break. That's 1. Now, like a slight adjustment here. Now, as you're doing this, it's important that you understand that you're actually using dynamics from the first 2 techniques during this. And the big one is using that pivoting foot as your stabilizing foot. That foot is doing so much of the work when you are rotating that way. So if I'm rotating to the right, my left ball of foot is what's really stabilizing me. So I'm going to rotate, and as I come through, that left ball of the foot is stabilizing me here. Then I'm going to come back. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Switch. Other side. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. That's 2. 30 seconds off. 2 more, and then we're going to finish up with 1 more exercise. But you're doing good. You've made it this far. What are we on? 30 minutes? We're going to do great. We're going to do great. This one's going to run a little bit more in the direction of 40 minutes. Like I said, these will always be 30 to 40 minutes, unless you're watching this in chunks and you're following along, then who knows how long it's going to take. All right, get set. 1 more, starting in 3, 2, no, not 1 more, 2 more. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Other side, starting in 3, 2, 1. Rotate. 1. So my core stays stable. 2. My hips rotate. 3. There's a little bit of rotation in my spine. 4, but not a lot. 5, because my spine connects my arms and legs. 6, and arguably 7 actually generates the motion. 8, 9, but without the arms and legs in the right place. 10, it doesn't have the stability. 11, it needs. 12, and if it doesn't have the stability it needs, then the limbs don't have the leverage they need. So it's one big unit. That's why we do front, back, and rotation, because we need to put all the pieces together so that way the body has a form of symmetry to it. It's really, really key. And no singular piece of this program is ideal on its own. All of them are put together for a reason. All right, last set. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Pivot on the outside foot, pivot on the inside foot. Outside foot, inside foot. 3, 4. This one takes some skill. 5, you'll get better at it with time. 6, but you really have to pay attention. 7, it's not just a repper. 8, it's like a golf swing in that way. 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Switch. Other side. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. All right, now we're going to move to the floor. So we're going to set up to do a back-supported crunch. So the way that this works is we're going to lay something on the ground that we can lay on. If you don't need to, like I like to use like a rolled up yoga mat like this. You can also use a rolled up towel. You can also use like a couch cushion like this. But basically, I need something that I can support myself across my back, and it allows me to put pressure into it so that's too loose. I need this to be tighter. So this just flattened on me, and that flatness is not good. I need it to be tighter than that. So I'm going to roll it up real tight. Now this has give to it. No matter what we put in there, we want it to be squishy because it's got to have some kind of give. I'm going to lay back on it and I'm going to be lowering back, keeping a big arch in my back, and then I'm going to press into the object, bringing myself as high as I can without leaving the object. So the way this is going to work is you're going to, okay, so we're going to set up to do a back supported crunch with our arms across our chest. We're going to have an object on the ground like a rolled up yoga mat or a pillow or something. I'm going to lay over the object. I'm going to cross my arms across my chest and tuck my chin. I am going to squeeze my abdomen so that I roll up and I feel this tension in my abs and then slowly arch back over the object, like so. Keeping my chin tucked, I'm going to come up and slowly arch back. Come up, slowly arch back. We're going to do 8 to 12 repetitions of that for 4 sets. So we're going to do our first set. Pick an object that's comfortable for you to lay on. If it's not comfortable for you to lay on any object, don't use this and just do them flat on the ground. If you're not comfortable doing crunches, don't. Simple enough. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just like so. And then I'm going to chill here and let my abs, let my lower back decompress. That's 1 set. Now, for some people, this is really hard. The main thing is that you're not throwing your head. You're keeping your chin tucked in a neutral position, and you're pushing your lower back into the object or into the floor, but not throwing the upper half of your torso or trying to kick or anything crazy like that. It should all be isolated into these muscles because these muscles, all they do is regulate position between the pelvis and the rib cage. So we're just extending them over an object so that they have to work extra hard. All right, tuck. We're going to go for number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Take a break. And I don't know about you guys, but I find these challenging. So we're going to do many variations of this back supported version of a crunch throughout the time that you work on this program. So be aware that, again, you want to be inside frame of tolerance. You don't want to be doing, you don't want to be killing yourself. You don't want to be in technical failure. That's an 8 or a 9 or a 10. 10 is total failure. 10 is can't possibly do another one. 10 is physically impossible. All right, going for number 3. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Take a break. We're going to do one more. And some people feel this really high up along the ribs. Some people feel it low in their abdomen. It just depends on where you need it is where you're going to feel it. But again, all the abdominal muscles do is regulate the position between the pelvis and the rib cage, providing stability to the system. So by arching those muscles over a larger distance, by putting something behind our back, we do two things. We protect our spine and we get more engagement over a longer fulcrum. We get more engagement over a longer distance, and that engagement over the longer distance actually causes the muscle to contract harder. So one more set. Start again. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Now what you're going to do to get this out of here is I'm going to pick my hips up into a bridge. I'm going to slide it out, and I'm going to rock to my side to stand up, just like so. Ta-da! So that is our one. Good job today. We're 2 minutes over our 40-minute mark. So I'll see you guys next time for A2.